Now on YouTube, hope you're all well and avoiding this awful virus that's about. I've not put any videos up for a while. I've not really done much to the car. Like everyone else, I've just been cleaning and looking at it really. I've put on some aero catchers, I've polished the car and it's about as clean as it's ever been in its life. I've even polished the exhaust. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have noticed that I've sold my rear spoiler. There's no real reason for this, I was just had enough of banging my head on it in the garage. But then on eBay the other day I noticed a bigger spoiler that was for sale, so I put a cheeky bid in and I won it. I'm going to do this video based on getting the spoiler fitted, what I need to do to fit it. It might look rubbish, it might look brilliant, it might not do anything, but it'll keep me busy while we're all stuck at home. The car is as clean as it's ever been, it's all been machine polished. These are the aero catchers that I fitted because I was having problems with the bonnet popping off. Then this is the car with no spoiler on. This spoiler is absolutely massive. Just do some dimensions for you. So we're at roughly 53 centimeters deep. 1.5 meters wide. It's not particularly heavy. It does need some work doing to it. These end rivets have come off and are missing, so we'll replace those. And again, same at that side. The end plates are carbon fibre. They're all loose and they've got some wood tapping screws in, so we'll get rid of those. No idea what that's for. And again, the end plate on this side also wobbly and loose. Now if we have a look inside, it is a professionally made spoiler. I don't think the camera will pick it up, but no, let's show it. There you go. It's like some form of EPS with inside, or polystyrene. It is fairly light actually when you hold it. As you can see, the edges just need tidying up a bit. So what we're going to do is get all these edges fixed up, get the mounts off, get it all rubbed down ready for painting. All the rivets are now in. All redone at the edges, going to give it a sand down now, get some primer on it. These are the mounts that came with the spoiler, not brilliant welding, and they are really quite heavy. What I'm going to do is use these to mock the spoiler up on the car, and if it looks good and I decide to keep it, then I'll send these off to Clark Customs and we'll get them remade in alley and looking a lot prettier than that. So the brackets that I'm going to use to fit the spoiler to the car are these ones. They're just from eBay and they cost £10 a pair. So you mount obviously that bit around the roll cage, and then you've got adjustability there, and by slackening off the bolt there in the middle you can also rotate that to get the angle. The first thing I need to do, I need to make sure that the front of the spoiler is level. This bit here is level with the back of the roll cage. If I place that on there and put it like that, that it needs to come forward by probably 4 or 5 inches. So I'm just going to make a little extension piece so that I can move this bracket to about there. Right, I'll get the carbon fibre end plates cleaned up now. So, nice and simple. So what we use is some auto glue tire remover. Should get all these marks off. There we go. All done. The spoiler's all fitted. It's fairly solid. There's not much side to side movement, but it is going to need some support on these brackets here. So what I've got is some rose joints. So we're going to put the rose joints there with a bar that either goes to this one here or this vertical bar here. I'm not sure. I'm going to do some testing. So the original plan was to have the mount on there. There's not enough deflection in the rose joint, I don't think. So what I'm going to do is move the bracket to there, and then it'll be at a better angle. So it's all on with the rose joints either side. It's solid-ish, not as solid as it should be, and you can see that this bar I've used is too bendy, which is shit. There's also some movement in the brackets themselves, which you can just see. I think probably if I stood on it, it'd probably move. I need to make a few changes in order to make the spoiler more stable. These bars have too much flex in them, so those are going to be changed for M10 stainless bar with some bigger rose joints. And these brackets have a little bit of twist in them, so what I'm going to do is drill and tap a bolt through there into the roll cage, and then that'll stop them twisting. I've already done it to this one here. As you can see, that's all tight. That bracket has no movement in it now, which should keep it nice and solid. So I just need to do the other three. Now if you are an engineer, I apologise in advance, but I'm not an engineer, and if I need to drill or tap a hole, this is how I do it. Now we've got the hole drilled. There we go, all done. Get a bolt in that, and then do the other two. So that's in, so that's solid. That's solid. Go and do the other side. Got the 4 bolts in now to keep it tight against the cage. There. So there's no movement in the brackets now, there's just a little bit of flex in those 2 bars, but otherwise that is really solid. So the car's out on the road now, the spoiler's on. I'm honestly not sure if I like it or not. It's quite big. I'll turn it around and show you, and you can see what you think. I mean, it is literally just massive. It is ridiculous, but when you're stuck at home, we know what to do. Just passes the time, doesn't it? Yes, no. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give us a thumbs up or a comment or a subscribe or... fuck's sake. I'm sure you'll all let me know what you think in the comments anyway. Give us a subscribe if you like the video. There'll be plenty more to come this year.